Yo, what's up guys? My name is Severman and welcome back to another video. So I haven't really checked your demos in a while now on this channel. So I think it's been like more than 2 months now since the last episode of like track feedback. So I thought, okay, it's definitely time to do another one of these. So yeah, let's just dive right into this video and let's start with the first demo. So the first one is by Midet Shmeedesh. I have no clue how to pronounce the name. And he says he's been producing now since the pandemic. So so he just started quite recently. So let's check out his demo. Okay, so the drop, I mean, you probably know as well, it doesn't sound clean, it sounds quite distorted, but I always like to kind of start with the positive things. So what I would say is, like, musically, it's okay. Like, obviously, it's probably like one of your first tracks, probably. And considering that, it's pretty okay, I would say. Overall, like, yeah, the drop sounds pretty distorted, so yeah, to make sure you kind of lower the volume of your elements. But besides that, also try to maybe get a bit more structure in the musical part. Like it's okay, like it's there's nothing which is kind of like out of key or something like that, but maybe try to get a little more structure with the chords so that you kind of have like a more catchy vibe in your track. Next one is by Pronex and the track is called Falling Down.
There is a shining star is falling for me. Now nobody can falling down me. Dark night have a moonlight. Falling down has a future bright. There is a shining star is falling for me. Now nobody can bright.
Okay, with this one I would say it's a solid track, but it doesn't really stand out in my opinion. Like there's nothing that would kind of make me want to listen to it again. So like the melody is okay, but I think it could be a little better. Like it's not the most catchy one. And also what I noticed in the break was I think the vocals could pop a little more. So try to raise the volume a bit and maybe kind of like create some more separation between the vocals and the stuff that is like in the background. So yeah, definitely check these points again and let's move on to the next demo. Next one is by Joshua Laser and the track is called Hope. Really like the melody in this one, probably the best one so far I would say, musically wise, you know, like with the melody, with the chords. I really like the vibes, kind of like got that emotional vibe, which I also kind of have on like a lot of my tracks. And I feel like production wise, this one also needs some more work, like it doesn't sound like really professional yet. Like first of all, mixing wise, I feel like it has a lot of sub, like your sub bass is pretty high in volume, so maybe reduce that one a little bit. And what's kind of like the main issue for me in this track is the leads, because I feel like they sound a little too cheesy, to be honest. So maybe try to work some more on your leads, make them sound more interesting. What I always like recommend is use like organic sounds, like for example, like could be a piano, maybe a string, or like a guitar, because these sounds really help to kind of fill up, yeah, your leads in this case, and they really give like a nice vibe to the overall sound. So yeah, maybe check that again. And also like in the break, it would be great to have a vocal in order to make it more interesting. But that is all that I have to say for this demo. Next demo is by Kai627. Music is My Suicide, is the title, and he wants me to listen to it from like 3 seconds 3. Okay, also with this one, I like the melody, but mixing wise, this one needs tons of work, to be honest. Like it's all, like all the elements are kind of clashing with each other, and they're like, they don't really have their own space, which every element needs. So everything is kind of clashing and nothing, that like there's no real structure in it. So I would just advise you to start mixing the track again, starting with the kick drum. That's what I would recommend. So first of all, set the levels of the kick drum right, so that you kind of start with this and then go over to your bass line, mix that one in, etc., and kind of go up the frequency spectrum. So you kind of like do the higher frequencies kind of like at the end. And yeah, right now the kick is not really punching through. It's probably kind of like the main issue right now. And then yeah, the whole mid-range is pretty messy, so try to separate your leads and the chords. And yeah, also like in the high end, like the shaker or like the hi-hats that you have are very harsh, and they don't really sound nice to the ears. So definitely check out these points again. And yeah, so let's move on to the next demo. Next one is by November, and the track is called Over the Moon. I think I've already heard something by November. Let's check it out.
No, it's hard. I see you fight it. No rewards. No, it's hard. I see.
That's a great track. I really like the melody, and I also really like the leads in this one. Like I'm not 100% happy with them. I feel like they have too much reverb. They kind of sound too roomy, if that makes sense. Kind of like you would record them like a live room or something like that, which is not really what you want to go for with the reverb. So kind of try to work a bit more on the reverb of the leads. Yeah, but generally I really like the kind of the sound of the leads. Really nice in my opinion. Just one more thing in the breaks, I'm not 100% happy with like the bass line. I feel like you have a lot of sub in the break, but what I'm missing are like the frequencies above the sub, kind of like around the 200, like between the 100 and let's say 400 hertz or something like that. So maybe try to use like a saw bass with like a low pass filter in order to kind of add some of these overtones to your sub bass. But that is all I have to say for this demo. Let's check out the last one for this video. So this last demo is by Blocky, and the demo is called In You, and he actually told me that the track will be released in February on Magnified Records. So let's check it out.
I was searching in the ocean for your eyes.
I don't want to tease too much because I don't want to leak the release now. But yeah, that was definitely the best demo in today's video, I would say. But let me know your opinion in the comments, which demo you like the most. But now let's talk about this track. So I really like the melody, very well done, very catchy, very emotional. Really like the vibe generally in this track. Yeah, just one thing, I feel like in the breaks, the vocal could pop a little more through the mix. I feel like it's a bit messy with kind of like the rest of the stuff that you have in the break. So I would have maybe lowered the instrumental part of the break and then brought up the vocal just a little bit to kind of make that pop out a little more. But it's okay, and it's a really great track, well-deserved release on the label. And yeah, I don't know, did you say on what day it will be released? Oh, just in February. So keep me updated on this track. I also have a playlist on my Spotify, so make sure to send me this on the release day on Instagram or to my mail, and I might add it to my playlist. And also what I want to say with these demos, I kind of thought about making live streams. So let me know what you think of this idea, because I have like a lot of demos still now. I think I have like 42 unchecked demos right now. So I really kind of want to give feedback to everyone. But if I do this in this video, it would end up being like 4 hours long. So I thought about making live streams. So let me know your opinion on that as well in the comments. And yeah, I hope you liked this video with the feedback and with the demos. Again, let me know your favorite demo of this video in the comments as well. Don't forget to leave a like because it does help. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.